At you with another video here for the NBA main slate here on Tuesday. So we got a nice 5-game slate, and yeah, let's get right into it. Sorry for this is gonna be uploaded a little late here. I just got back, so I'm gonna try to get this video up as soon as possible. So yeah, let's get into the analysis today. So we'll start with point guard today, and we got Ben Simmons at the top here at 8.8. So obviously, if you play Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler against Portland, you got let down without Embiid. They just got completely blown out, but we can't be results oriented. That should have been a close game, and Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler were good plays, but like I said, we can't be results oriented. So again, if Embiid's out again, then Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler look very appealing here at Ben Simmons at 8.8, and Jimmy Butler is at 6.9. So both those guys to me would look pretty appealing if Embiid is out again. And then we got Fox. This Portland-Sacramento game is definitely the most appealing game on the slate, in my opinion. So we got Damian Lillard here, priced under 9K with an appealing matchup here against the Kings that play absolutely no defense. So Lillard, I really like him. Same thing with Fox here. This guy just he's been playing great basketball. His price does not want to go up, so 8.2K. I'm not afraid of Lillard or McCollum defense. Close game, he's going to play around 35 minutes. So Fox, I really like pairing. You could pair both Lillard and Fox together. And then you got Jamal Murray, who was a little frustrating. I played him at San Antonio. Him and Jokic, they both did nothing. And then back-to-back games where I didn't play him, he went off. But I did like him both these games. Priced up not at 7.6K. My concern is the Knicks, shorthanded Knicks. Can they keep it close on the road at Denver? I don't know. It worries me a bit here. CJ looks a little underpriced here at 6.6. He had a pretty big game last night or the other night against Philly. But again, it's the same thing with him basically every time. I'd probably just rather pay up for Lillard. Then you got Lou Williams, who last couple games, my issue was he just wasn't seeing the minutes, but he's still producing now. 31 and 27 minutes. So if this path continues where he's going to see close to 30 minutes a game, then Lou Williams definitely viable here at 6.5K. So I'm considering Lou Williams. Let's see, Rubio. It says his list is questionable. I do expect him to play. So that would kind of take Dante Exum out of the picture. But if for some reason Rubio misses the game, then Exum would be a great value play at 4.4K. He had a huge game last time out against the Knicks. Moutier, says his list is questionable. He's going to play. I'll probably pass on the road against Denver. Van Fleet, with no Kyle Lowry, it just seems priced about right. Plus, like the match against Utah, not the best, so I'm probably going to look elsewhere there. Let's see. As far as these really cheap guards, probably not a whole lot I want to take a shot on, so let's move on to shooting guard. And let's see. Donovan Mitchell, 7.1. Yeah, there's probably better plays on the board. He does have upside, but he's just been too scoring dependent for me lately. Middleton, Bledsoe, I just have interest in them when Giannis misses or when one of those guys are out. When everyone's healthy, I kind of just lean towards Giannis. Middleton, Bledsoe, I think are okay. Buddy Hield, still a little pricey here, 6.8K. This guy does have some upside, but again, I think I'd rather take the discounted price on Bogdanovich. Let's see here. So yeah, Bogdanovich here, 5.7. His minutes aren't going to be as secure. He's probably going to cap around 30 to 33 minutes, but right now I'll take the discount with him over Buddy Hield. Let's see here. Shumpert, quietly 37 and 28 minutes, so they seem to want to give him some decent minutes here, so 4.3K, I think he's okay. I mean, he definitely, like I said, Shumpert has those games every once in a great while where he picks up like 5 or 6 steals, and that's like a huge fantasy point game, but I think he's okay at 4.3. Avery Bradley, do you ever feel comfortable playing this guy? He has like the lowest floor as anyone, like literally put up 0 fantasy points one night in 30 minutes. So if his shot's not falling, it's going to be tough for him to produce, but 3.9K is pretty cheap, so you could take a shot on him if you wanted to. Let's move on to small forward. Giannis, priced up at 11.6. I'm probably not going to go Giannis's way. I like more of the mid the mid tier today, but you obviously can never go wrong with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Again, Detroit, not the best match in the world, not the worst. So I think we were kind of under-owned today. So if you want to play that aspect of it, I wouldn't mind taking a shot there. Kawhi at 8.9 with no Kyle Lowry. I definitely think it's doable. Price under 9K, it does look pretty appealing. The Jazz, again, they're not the same team as they have been in the past, but they are still a pretty good defensive team. So I think Kawhi's okay. Let's see. Tobias at 7.3. So kind of taking a backseat to Lou Williams here the last few games, but I think he's pretty safe for cash games at 7.3K. I think Tobias is okay. Gallinari at 6.7. I think he's pretty fair play as well. A close game should play 35 or so minutes. I think Tobias and Gallinari are pretty solid plays here. Let's see. Kevin Knox, he should play. The thing I like about him is he's going to play big minutes no matter what, even if the game turns into a blowout. So this would be a situation where I would play Knox and not even really have to worry about the blowout. So I think he's pretty okay here at 5.9K. Let's see. Bielitsa at 5.2. Just the minutes, they're always so insecure with him. They just bounce around so much. But I think he definitely can still get you there in 20 or so minutes. I think he's okay. Amino seems a little underpriced, especially for this match against the Kings. So I think Alfred Amino, 4.9K, pretty decent play. Let's see, Wilson Chandler, you could give a look to if Embiid misses. He should pick up a few more minutes or so, and his usage go up a bit. Harkless, Evan Turner. I'd probably lean towards Harkless here. He's listed as probable. His minutes seem more secure when he does play, so I think Harkless over Evan Turner. If I had to pick there, but Evan Turner wouldn't be the worst play in the world. All right, let's move on to power forward. Blake Griffin, 8.5K. Again, it's just more of a pricing thing with him. It seems too underpriced, but I'm probably been going elsewhere on the slate. I really like the Kings Clippers game as well as the Kings Trailblazers game as well as the 76ers Clippers game. So I'm probably going to look elsewhere than Blake. Montrez, I'm just worried if Embiid plays. I don't think Montrez will be able to stay with him. They might use a little Boban action, so I'm just a little worried about Montrez in this game if Embiid played. If Embiid misses, then I think Montrez will be a decent play, but he is priced up at 6.8K now. Let's see, Ibaka. The matchup, again, not the best, but I think he's priced about right. I think he's okay. Millsap, if his minutes restriction is lifted, he did come off the bench and only played 14 minutes. So if he's going to pick up the start and play his normal minutes, then Millsap definitely viable here at 5.4. Let's see, Luke Cornett, I'm a little concerned here. Got a tough matchup here with Jokic. Again, on the road. Definitely is some foul trouble risk. So Luke Cornett, I still think he could get you there, but I'm a little worried with him having to guard Jokic. Let's see. Jay Crowder, so if he misses again, you could look to Derek Favors, had a pretty big game against the Knicks. 5.1K, I think he's priced about right, but I still think he does have some upside. And then Muscala, Amir Johnson, probably would lean towards Muscala if Embiid misses. That would be probably the value play I'd want. DJ Wilson here, surprisingly, he's playing some decent minutes in this rotation, and Detroit runs pretty big, so maybe he picks up a few extra minutes here. So I think DJ Wilson, not the worst value play in the world there at 3.6K. All right, let's move on to the center position. And Embiid, if he does play, and if there's no limit, then I do like him a lot. Clippers, one of the worst teams in defending the center position. So Embiid, again, if he plays and there's no restrictions, I do like him a lot. And then Jokic, man, I love this play, but I'm just concerned that the Knicks just get absolutely destroyed here, and he only sees 3/4 of action. So that is a concern. If the Knicks somehow keep it close, I think Jokic could have a monster game. I think at Drummond, Milwaukee, not the best defending big, so I think Drummond is okay, but I'll probably look elsewhere. Let's see, Nurkic. So this is probably my favorite center play of the day. I know he's priced up a little bit now to 7.5, but Cauley Stein, not the best defender at all. Nurkic has been playing some pretty good basketball here, so I do like Nurkic a lot. And you got Cauley Stein. He's priced up now to 7.2. Again, I'd probably lean towards playing Nurkic, but you definitely could play both in like a game stack. You play Nurkic and Willie Cauley Stein together if you wanted to. Let's see, Noah Vonleh. They seem to want to give this guy as many minutes as he can handle if he can stay out of foul trouble. So I think Vonleh, there is, I guess, some blowout risk, but the Knicks don't have a whole lot of guys, so he probably still play minutes even in a blowout. So I think Vonleh, Kevin Knox probably be my favorite Knicks. Let's see, Brook Lopez. Again, Detroit plays big, so maybe he picks up a few extra minutes. I think he's okay, 5.3. Let's see. Was there anyone else I really want to talk about? So Boban, I guess whoever picks up the start here for the Clippers would be of interest if Embiid plays, because I don't think Montrezl Harrell will be able to stay with Embiid. So I think Gortat or Boban, whoever picks up the start, you could use as value play. Obviously Boban prefer because he has more upside, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. So really, my feeling right now is I really like this Portland-Sacramento game. I want to try to get as many pieces in that game as I can. And then if Embiid misses, this game looks pretty appealing. You could go Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, back to the well there. Maybe run it back with like Lou Williams or Tobias Gallinari. So that's kind of my thoughts. I really do like these last two games. Utah, Toronto, just not really appealing. Detroit, Milwaukee, okay. And New York, Denver is kind of, I'm worried about the blowout. So it really is, I'm probably going to be targeting these last two games to make my lineup unless there's some late breaking news. So if you guys have been enjoying the content, please like this video, guys. Every like helps. It really helps me out as growing as a channel. If you have okay, so yeah, let's see. Today is Tuesday, so I'll be back for another video on Wednesday. Let's see. I think we got a pretty decent slate. Let me look it up really quick. Yeah, we got a big slate on tomorrow, so I will be back with another video. I'll have it uploaded earlier in the day. I'm sorry for the late upload, guys, but I did just get back. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.